Mr. Steve.
Mr. Chris.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
A week.
A week. And I miss you during that week.
I know, same here. Look at that.
But we do talk about random things.
Yes.
On the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Have you migrated a lot of your conversations to WhatsApp?
I'm all over the place. A lot of my convos are on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I do use Signal also with Lidge and the boys.
Okay.
And
you're doing your conspiracy theories and whatnot?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Your anti-government conversations
Talking
and
about
things happen on Signal?
conspiracy theories, Bitcoin. and
Bitcoin and conspiracy, JFK stuff. Trying to figure out if we really landed on the moon.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And then I use Marco Polo.
Ah,
with,
you do the family.
With the family,
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah.
And with Chaz.
Okay.
Chaz is Marco Polo guy too.
He has things to say, and
Yeah.
Marco Polo seems like a good way for him to
It's
say
a
them.
very good way. So, you love Chaz.
Every message Chaz sends, like I can hear you checking like a Chaz message. I'm like, it's like he does his own podcast to you. He's your everyday podcast friend. Yeah, we all have one or two of those.
Yeah, so with Chaz, it's Marco. It's with Lidge, it's Signal. And with Dom, it's WhatsApp. And you, it's WhatsApp.
Yeah. The Euro.
Yeah.
The Euro WhatsApp.
It's
Why am I
funny.
on WhatsApp randomly? I live down the street.
I know. It's funny because me and Dom, we never write. We
Yeah.
always leave voice messages on WhatsApp.
I do a lot of those.
And it's just like, it's almost having our own podcast.
Yeah.
So just back and forth. And
Yeah. But it's funny.
long messages.
Because WhatsApp is like the European conversation move for me.
Yeah.
And you up the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
For some reason.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Using the same app.
For some reason. You're my
weird,
WhatsApp friend.
That's so funny.
Anyway.
Yes.
That's the WhatsApp conversation for today.
Mm-hmm.
You should pivot us.
I should. Like, for example, we love apps like WhatsApp, but we also like apps like YouTube.
Sure.
On your phone, there's an app called YouTube.
Sure.
If you go straight on the Studio Stuff podcast YouTube channel from your phone, you can subscribe. Yeah. There's a little subscribe button. You press on it.
That's the one.
That's the one.
You hammer it.
You hammer
as
it.
the kids say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you make sure it's grayed out. Okay.
That's right.
If it's red, click on it. It's going
to
grade itself out.
So everybody needs to go and check right now.
Everyone
make
listening
sure it's grayed out.
or watching this podcast.
Even my mom.
Even your mom. Okay. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Perfect.
And follow us on the other platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music.
I think we're on episode, 30?
29.
29. You didn't say iTunes.
I
for
know.
The first time.
I know. That's why you kind of cheered.
I was waiting. It's amazing.
I'm a grandpa, so
I know.
You
get grandpa stuff in your mind. Back in your day.
Now we have a question about vocals. Because vocals is
they're a thing.
It's a thing. Yeah, people
they're a big
tend
part of songs
to put a lot of focus on vocals, like they should.
As they should.
Okay. Yeah. So, hello, my people. Here's my question: how many plugins do you use for a vocal chain, or on a vocal chain?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. So let's rephrase that as, how many plugins do we need on a vocal chain?
I feel like this is one of these podcasts that's going to end with no answer.
Mm-hmm.
I can sense that already happening in my mind.
Okay. So instead of saying how many plugins, let's go with what kind of processing do you need on a vocal?
What are the categories?
Or categories.
Of,
because we did an episode on what we do on our own.
Our chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's go more general.
Okay. What is the first general category on yours?
I would say dynamics.
Okay, let's assume we've done some clip gain.
Okay, because that would be my first
That
thing.
is always the first move.
Yeah.
Get you in the ballpark, make the little tiny turds.
Yeah. Or that could translate on a plugin like Vocal Writer.
Yes.
Or Leveler or something. There's another plugin company called...
yes. But I think all the DAWs now allow you to just...
Clip gain.
This
is the way I like to do it.
Make all your turds a similar size.
Sure.
Is the way I think of it in my mind. Okay, so then what's first for you?
Tone.
Okay.
So tone could mean several things.
Mm-hmm.
Could mean EQ.
Mm-hmm.
Could mean a channel strip, like a console emulation.
Yeah, let's
plug in. So that's tone, that's
yeah.
harmonics that could translate into some light color, So I would start with that. As that could be a category. Correction could be another category.
Yeah, I'm correction first.
And dynamic range could be a category.
Yeah.
And enhancement could be a category.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm just like thinking
Sure.
out loud.
Sure.
Nothing prepared.
Yep. All right. So we're cleaning our sound. We're EQing our sound. We're compressing, controlling the volume of our sound.
Okay, but
and then we've got effects.
But you said something though. Fix.
Yeah.
Let's start with fix.
Yeah, fix is a big one. I typically fix first. That's usually my first, like in my template, my first grayed out things are typically corrective.
What?
That includes for me pitch.
Okay.
So I have Melodyne and or Auto-Tune sitting there grayed out. If I'm like, oh my god, let's fix this note so I can think or whatever. I pop that on and that just allows me to think about everything else. Because if it's horribly out of tune or time or whatever. So
if you're in Cubase, very audio, no need to insert a plugin.
Yeah. Or if there's
just saying.
Sure, but you're also on Cubase then, so that's something.
Something good.
I guess I got to know my audience. Yeah, it's something good.
They have my back.
What Salim said is right.
Yeah.
Except Jesper. So how about something like an isotope? So you got some tracks and there's a bunch of room noise or there's buses rumbling by on what you've been asked to mix. Where does that go for you? Is that in your chain or is that like a clip? For me, it's a clip based.
Yeah, it's at first. Yeah, it's a clip thing. It's not a plugin.
It's a clip thing. Same here. So I'll get my, and that to me is the same as
like for me, it's like clip gain. It's like
clip exactly. Get my turds
like tuning.
Get my turds clean and level, even visually.
Yeah,
and then I can work with them.
Yeah.
All right. So corrective stuff. Then are you EQ first or dynamics first?
I do EQ first.
Okay.
Corrective EQ first.
Okay.
Yep. And because I don't want that like sibilance or muddiness to affect
Correct.
the way the compressor is going to react.
Correct.
On the first one of compression.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to correct first.
Yep.
So that means de-essing.
Yep.
If I'm dealing with a lot of S's, okay, out
High
of the
pass.
vocal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's
High
a big one
pass.
for
Yeah,
me.
for sure. For sure. That's one of the first. I actually use the high pass and low pass filters straight from the channel in Cubase, not even
across the
plugins,
board.
right there.
Across the board, because that affects your compressor a lot.
A big time.
The stuff you can't hear, but your compressor's doing this.
Yeah. Totally.
Even between words, it's doing a thing.
Totally.
That's the train.
Yeah.
2 blocks
right
away.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Other corrective, DS.
Yeah, DS EQ usually.
And do you do any tonal EQ there?
This is where I'm gonna, like I said earlier, it's mainly like a console EQ or something, like a console channel strip that is gonna, and that could be my first run at EQ.
Same.
To fix a few things.
I just go, man, there's a whole lot of 200 in this vocal.
And I'm gonna just turn that knob down,
because that's affecting my compressor and my mental health.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's get that ish where it should sound.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing a lot. Yeah, later we get to the air band and all that stuff. This is just the stuff that just makes you twitch.
Exactly. The first run at EQ, make sure fix it up right now before you hit the compressor.
And just because we're here and it's a new year, what is your first run EQ right there these days?
These days, I can't
even remember what we said on the last one, so it's kind of new.
Yeah, for a vocal, usually, even if I have the channel strip on, I'm gonna reach like frequency or the Pro Q4 basically. Yeah, something clean, transparent.
Yeah,
that I can just like do narrow cuts if I need to, and just like to correct stuff and do some cutting.
And I'm not above it. I'm a huge fan of I can see it.
Yes,
I hear a big in there, and oh, there it is.
Yeah,
like
it does help.
I'm not above that.
It does. No, same
I
here.
can see the big Humpty Who, and I make it smaller.
I'm not ashamed.
It's amazing.
It is,
and it's right.
It's there.
It's
for
almost
a reason.
like it's on the channel and analyzing the sound.
Exactly,
and allows you to alter that.
It's a thing.
Okay, so now you're hitting your compressor.
Yeah.
What's your first compression thought?
My first compression thought, for years, and that can be switched, but usually I'm going to go with like peaks.
Okay.
Try to control the peaks.
And how much is your thing I'm moving?
Depends. It depends on the vocal. Like, and I'm talking about like the little peaks.
Yeah.
Could be a couple of dBs, could be 3 dBs.
Okay.
Like just like taming those peaks down.
And are you moving slow or are you moving fast?
Fast.
You're moving fast.
Fast attack, fast
Yeah.
release.
So it's a
1176 type of thing.
A light, fast, get the peaks.
Yeah, 1176 type of thing, you know.
Okay.
Could do the trick.
Yep.
Okay, so you catch up the peaks right away.
Okay, so now your vocal is clean. There's nothing EQ-wise annoying in it, and your peaks are under control.
Yeah, and the peaks, like that compressor is not going to move that much if I do a lot of work.
Correct.
Clip gain stuff
Before all this, getting your little turds under control.
That affects that whole compression
Yep.
thing, you know.
Yep.
And we talked about that anyways. But yeah, it does. Yeah, so that would be my first round. But I could switch that and go with something a bit more slow.
Depending on
the style, depending on
the vocal.
The vocal, of course, if it's two dynamics or
you
not.
got to unmute the track.
So
unmute the track
Yeah.
and make some decisions.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Totally. So I
Listening.
could go with like a more kind of a broad compression approach.
Yeah.
Okay, to level up the whole thing,
Yeah.
do the whole performance together, with something slower like this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, which is a A41B. I'm gonna have it right this time. Yeah,
That's good.
That's
you
the
hurt yourself there?
kind of
That's
a
good.
clone, or well, it's not a clone, but it's based on the CL1B
Flavor, CL1B flavor,
flavor. Yeah,
which is a unique flavor.
It has a unique flavor, and I love that flavor for this type of compression.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this type of compression, like the L-Ray or the LA2A, you know, so
Yep.
tube type of approach. So
Yep.
so I could do that first
Yeah.
too. Okay.
So at this point, we, based on our plugin number, the question that started this, we don't have a huge count. We've just done some work, but we're not messing with like the radio ready quality of the vocal yet.
No.
We're still in just
Yeah. So
getting it on the field to play the game.
you could, like, with 3 plugins at this point.
Yep.
1 de-esser, 1 EQ, 1 compressor.
Yep.
There you go. So
So-
you have 3
yeah.
plugins.
So now you have a kind of tame-ish vocal that we can now start to play with.
Yes.
Because to me, that's
the
the
starting
way I
point.
kind of think, right? Is let's get this guy like suited up and on the field and ready to play.
Yeah.
And now he looks like the team, and he's in the ballpark.
Yeah.
He's not doing his own thing. And a lot of times, it's amazing if for me, you know, I'll start mixing. I'll get the band sounding decent, or however order I'm working for that mix, and I put the vocal on, and it just sounds awful. Like the vocal will sound not great. Like it's just the wrong everything. And once you kind of do these steps, it immediately starts to like, if you let somebody hear that, it would just be bad.
Yeah.
Because they're in a different room and a different everything.
Yeah, totally.
And so this is the first, like, starting to Photoshop them and make them look
Exactly,
pretty, right?
yes.
And so, okay, so now where do we go? Do you start thinking, where in this journey do you start thinking about sending off to effects and things, or are you still just vocal?
But then I'm still gonna stay in the dynamic,
Okay.
the dynamic range
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
So if I have my first compressor taming the peaks,
Mm-hmm.
now I'm gonna think about a more kind of a general, broader,
Mm-hmm.
slower compressor, like I just mentioned. That could be my second
Mm-hmm.
compression going on. Okay, so that is gonna literally bring the level, the
Yes.
dynamics to place.
Yeah.
Make that vocal sit well.
Yeah.
And ready to go.
Yeah. And are they the same? Are they different flavors?
Different flavors.
intentionally?
Yeah, like, you know, for peaks, could go with a fast.
Yeah.
It could be like a clean stock plugin.
Yeah.
Stock compressor,
Yeah.
going to do the trick, super fast attack,
Yeah.
fast release.
Yeah.
But for a more kind of vintage type of approach, 1176 is good for that
Mm-hmm.
that matter. And on the slower side, you know, LA2A, this
Yeah.
CL1B flavor type of thing,
Yeah.
the L-Ray, you know, those could bring that kind of broader leveling type of
C2.
yeah.
C2 and Opto.
Yeah,
Like that. There's
C2
some,
and Opto,
there's
yeah.
some great.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Even the was it the not the vintage, but the tube compressor in Cubase has that approach too. If you're a Cubase
Yep,
user,
yep.
Yeah. So
Okay, so now we're on the field and we're ready.
now I'm ready.
Now
I'm ready.
are you circling back to EQ again?
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Now it's like, okay,
it
let's
changes
enhance
the
that.
sound.
Compression does affect the tone.
It does.
Could be in a good way.
Yeah, and once it's under control, the EQ just sounds different.
Yes.
If I put 3K on a raw vocal up here, it's different than 3K on a controlled vocal.
Yes,
down here.
totally.
It's very, very interesting.
Totally.
How different. And that was a later. I think I was on week 3.
Because now you're still at 4.
I'm late at 4, close to 5. But
Getting there.
somewhere around week 3, I realized there's a thing with EQs in different places.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's neat to start EQing a more tame vocal. There's something about that and that to me is where the radio thing starts happening to my mind. I can start pushing things harder than I could earlier.
So what do you work then? What do you work with, like as far as EQ goes, when it comes to like after that control?
Right in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
right after the compressors.
I'm typically, for me currently, I'm back to another Pro Q.
Okay.
Like I really am.
All right.
And because a lot of times I'll have it open in my thing and I can watch it change.
Yeah.
And I can see where now my battle's moved as these compressors are doing a thing. And so, yeah, I've really started playing a lot with the metering on there. The freeze metering is cool because I can start to see where my problems are and start fighting that battle right there even. And with the dynamic EQ piece, sometimes I'll get that battle going.
Yes.
Right there at that point. Because that, and especially, you got a beautiful female vocal and she's getting brighter in the chorus, but I want that brightness in the verse or whatever. So I'll start playing with that dynamic piece right then. And so that then does another like kind of levels it onto the field for me.
Nice.
You?
Yeah. Me depends. It depends what I need. Like if I need to control more resonances and stuff like the Pro Q4 with that little resonance suppressor or Sooth and stuff like that. Tools like that is going to be very useful after compression. Sometimes I need the second de-esser, and that will happen maybe at the end of the chain.
Yep.
Just a second round of de-essing, smooth things up. Sometimes it's not going to be at the same range. Okay, could be different approach. And sometimes even a different de-esser.
I have 3 de-esser products in my chain.
Yeah, there you go. So
that's it, in 3 different places.
So, whatever it takes. And like as far as EQ goes, I like to enhance. So my thought is more of an enhancement approach. So something like a Pultec.
So this is my question.
Yeah.
Are you in full-blown enhancement mode yet? Or are you still semi-corrective? Because I'm still semi-corrective at this point.
It's semi because I'm still thinking about enhancement, but at the same time, if I need to correct stuff, it's time now.
We're not into like air band and that like super like enhancey stuff.
I'll do that stuff in parallel afterwards.
Yep. Exactly. So that's a later thought. So, okay, so we're not there yet for you either.
No.
Okay, I'm still in
But after this point though, once I'm done with my second round of EQing, I'm going to add the reverbs and all that stuff afterwards.
Exactly.
This is what it like.
So for
I'm going to go towards.
And I think you have more plug-in slots, I think, in Cubase.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't.
No.
So for me.
Because you don't, because?
Oh, because
you're not on?
I don't know. We like cleaner interfaces. We like simpler. We don't like the convoluted, complex,
useful features.
Things. Yeah. Yeah. We like our stuff simple.
Yeah.
Very simple. Very plain.
Hey, if you're
very simple.
If you're happy with that, man.
Simple thoughts. We work in small chunks.
It's good to see you trying to convince yourself.
Thank you. I don't know if I've done it.
Whatever works, man.
That's all I've got. Leave me alone. For some unknown reason, at year like 40 of Pro Tools,
still didn't figure that out.
Still doesn't have more inserts available in this year of our Lord, 2026 here. We still have the same number we had in 1991. But I feel good about it. I have no problem with it. Take my subscription money.
Yes.
And my iLock key that I have to carry around because the cloud thing never... Anyway, this is another episode. So, my second set of inserts, intentionally purchased at a high price, then is my more enhancey stuff, which then goes to my...
All the effects.
The effects and stuff.
Cool.
The other reason, I'm sure you have some great Cubase solution to this.
Of course I do.
Is that all those sends are also available on the first set. So I can send them this way, or I can send them more hyped up from the second set of limited number of inserts.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Leave me alone. This is my Pro Tools. This is what I know since I was a young lad. It's my Pro Tools. I love Pro Tools.
I hope you do.
I do. Digi-design Pro Tools. I still know it in my heart.
So you're into your effects now. So let's get back to the initial question then.
Yeah.
How many plugins we need on a vocal chain?
All of them. As many as we have.
But it's mainly the same thing.
Need, want, use. It's a weird question, man. Like if we just pause on that question for a minute, like you look at some of the greatest mixes in history, and they had like some knobs.
Yeah, and that was it,
And that was it.
And then you look at some modern productions.
And there's whatever you have, 16.
Yeah.
You need Cubase to do it.
Yeah. And then we have a second channel for an extra 16.
Right.
That we can do like you do with 8.
That's right.
So we have a total of 32 at this
10.
point.
10. But no, it's, yeah. How many do you need? Is it a track? Is it a style question? Is it a genre question?
No, but the thing, I don't think it's the amount of plugin that counts. It's what you want to achieve, basically. And sometimes a plugin doesn't do a lot. So that could be misleading. Okay, it's like that I need like 12 plugins on a vocal chain, you know? But sometimes that one plugin does nothing, just the tone. For example, when I told you that I want to, I start to use some console emulation plugins like channel strips really early in my chain, okay? Just because I, just want to get that vibe. And sometimes they just sit there, maybe sometimes a bit of EQ and stuff. It's pretty minimum.
Yeah.
What I do with these plugins. And then it's the same for tape, a tape saturation plugin. I could have that also, not on all mixes, but could be cool to have it early in the chain also.
Yep.
Doesn't do a lot of things. You're like Pro Q4, if you use it only to tame the some resonances on the high mids, on that one last line of the chorus, you just add some automation there. It just does that little thing. It takes a slot, but so like the amount of plugins is kind of, in my case, misleading. So
like these big dense mixes, I'll have just the Pro Q. I'll have 5 of them in the thing. It's just doing different things at different
things,
times.
tiny things.
And I've also learned somewhere around week 2, between 2 and 3,
I think it was 1.5. Yeah.
that when you change something in an EQ, it affects the rest of the thing.
Yes.
So if I'm pulling down 200 and adding 1K, there's a relational thingam there that's different than if I pull down that and then later add the 2K, right? Like it's a different conversation.
Sure.
Across the thing.
Sure.
And so it is.
Because
that's one plugin, theoretically.
Yeah.
All my Pro Qs are.
No, for sure. And you could, on paper, do everything with one plugin.
Yeah.
Like I could do everything with one compressor.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's a thing on using several compressors to achieve the same result, which is going to give you completely different vibe and maybe work things better.
Yeah.
Also by being a bit more transparent, you know.
And EQ too.
And same for
some
EQ.
Some guys do
Same for
high
EQ.
end better and some kids do low end better.
Yeah.
Between different manufacturers, in my opinion.
Yes, totally.
And there's something to that. Could you have done it with one?
You could.
If you had a console?
For sure.
Would you have gotten through the war? 100%.
Yeah.
And if you sat down at a console and only had the console and the same stems, how close would your mix sound at the end of the day? Like, would my mom notice the difference between your 16 channels slot thing and the console? Like, I don't know, right? Like, so again, there's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. I think, but you said something that triggered the thought. It's knowing what you're trying to achieve.
It's always knowing what you're
that's
trying
the
to
thing.
achieve.
And like we talked about I think it was last week, that we're not just throwing things on trying to solve we're not trying to throw stuff on until it becomes a radio hit.
No, exactly.
We're throwing stuff on because we're trying to do something to the sound that we're hearing. Right? So it's an artistic choice, not some secret sauce. If I put more plugins on, it gets better.
No, it could make things worse, actually.
Historically, yes.
Yeah.
And that is an early mixing
Because
mistake
overdoing
for
it
many
is a
people.
thing.
Many people, that's it. You just throw all your new stuff on
It's
there.
like an overspiced spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a, it's a thing, just to have like a meal that is too salty.
Oh, yeah.
Salt is awesome, but if
Salt
it's
is
too
awesome.
much,
It's tiring
It
after a
burns.
few bites.
yes. Yes.
As opposed to good, pure food.
So same goes with mixing.
Yeah.
So I would like land that plane saying that when it comes to processing, just think of it of
Cubase.
that's it. That's all you need. Man, you stole my words, man. No, but you need EQ.
Yeah.
You need compression.
Yeah.
You need and compression, like de-essing is compression.
Yes.
Okay, so it's all dynamic
Yes.
processing. And EQ, corrective, enhancement, and same for compressions, like control and movement. And then you have like, what else?
Well, then there's the whole,
Saturation for more color, more
Yep.
clarity, maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
That's an effect.
it's an effect
in
that
my
you
mind.
can, and then goes the space
And
delays
yeah.
and reverbs and stuff.
Parallel stuff. And
Yeah.
like, that's a whole nother thing.
But it all comes down to the same type of processing, but blended in different ways.
Yes.
In different orders or duplicated.
Yes. Or different amounts.
And different, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah. So that's basically it for vocals.
Yeah.
Correct it, enhance it, control it, make it sit good,
Slap
make
it and send it out into the
slap it.
world.
There you go, man. That's it. With a ping pong delay bouncing all over the place.
Yeah. I don't think there's more there.
No.
There's a lot more.
Yeah,
There's
but
million hours more. But to that question,
to that question, that sums
answers
it up
that.
pretty well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's pretty well, but
It sums us up.
it's what we did.